Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. So we're going to do an energy that's going to check in, or a reading that's going to check in on the energy of the karmic situation. There's a lot of craziness going on right now, a lot of realizations and a lot of change. You know, the masculines are kind of surrendering to where they are on this journey. They're releasing fear around the journey and they're starting to accept what they need to change. And it's really come through in today's divine masculine reading and in the daily twin flame reading, how much they need to accept what's going on and make these changes because they're not happy where they are with what they're doing, with who they're with, and they need to feel free. So we're going to take an extra look at this. So this will resonate with you if your masculine is in a karmic relationship, if he's married or he's living with someone or he has a partner, or if he's got karmic energy affecting him. It could be a job that's very draining, or he could have an addiction, or he could have a family situation that's grueling to him or grinding him down. So take what resonates with you from this, leave what doesn't. You know how this connects with your journey. So we're going to use the Twin Soul Healing Oracle for this. We're going to bring in the Karmic 101. We're going to bring in, again, the messages from the DM to DF. These are by the Enchanting Empress of Light Oracle. These other two decks are by me. We're also going to bring in the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle and Sincerely Yours, the Divine Masculine XO. So these are by the Empress M and Mystic Moon. So we're going to start by shuffling the cards. So thank you, angels. What's happening within the Divine Masculine's karmic situation? And what do we as a Divine Feminine need to know about it? So what's going on with the Divine Masculine's karmic situation? And what do we need to know about it? There we go. What's happening within the karmic situation and what do we need to know about it? Wow, love that they're just jumping out. What's happening within the karmic situation and what do we need to know about it? Thank you, angels. What's happening within the karmic situation and what do we need to know about it? What do we need to know about it? Wow, okay. Taking off what's jumping. What's happening within the karmic situation and what do we need as a Divine Feminine to know about it? What's the energy? Wow. Amazing. Okay. Let's have a look then. Just seen a powerful message. So we're going to start. I'm going to do them in the order that I've shuffled them. I think that's the best way to do it right now. So we're going to start with this one. Look at this. Breathe. Breathe. So first of all, breathe, okay? It's about breathing things out. Trusting that everything will be okay, that everything happens for a reason. This is once again the energy of surrender, and that's come up today for the Divine Masculine. So breathe. Take a moment to breathe and process. It's not as bad as it seems. There's a solution. There's a decision to be made, but there's always a solution. There's an answer to your question. So this is kind of reassuring the Divine Masculine that it's okay. It's going to be okay. And because we've got breathe, I feel that they may be struggling to breathe, which means they may be having anxiety or stress over this situation. They may be feeling dis-ease in the body. So they may be having issues around their lungs or even their heart because things feel on top of them. So they're being guided to breathe. It says it's as easy as breathing when you allow it to be. Take some time to calm your mind. So they definitely need to calm the mind about the situation. They're definitely feeling anxiety around everything right now and they need time out. And this is another reason why they go silent, distant with you, because they can't handle things and they need to go within to process. And as a Divine Feminine, we also have to breathe and relax and trust and know that all is well and that we can't miss out on what's meant for us on this journey, and that karmic situations are the perfect opportunity for both of you to learn and grow. You're learning from that situation too, to trust that you are enough, and you're learning self-worth and patience. We've got childhood. So the karmic situation is actually healing wounds from the past. It says wounds from the past heal our future. So whatever he's going through within that karmic situation, it's enabled him to heal childhood or core wounds, or even wounds from a previous lifetime. Could also be connected with children, maybe staying for the children. He doesn't want to cause wounds to those children that they may have to decipher and heal in the future. He says we learned from our past, but this is not who we are in our future. So he's saying to you, I've learned from this karmic situation, but that's not who I am in the future. We choose who we are. So right now he's at this place in his mind where he's choosing who he is. He's choosing what he wants to do, where he wants to go, where he wants to be. He's making decisions about his future, and he needs to breathe. Healing core wounds opens us up to the power of real love. So everything he's been through in the past and in this karmic situation has opened him up to loving you, opened him up to real love, which is what he has with you. So it's all working for your higher good. We've got psychic powers. So he's also tuning into his psychic powers where he is. In other words, he will understand through what he's going through, there is actually a spiritual psychic being, that there's more to him than what he's doing. And usually that comes from going round and round in circles, doing the same thing every day. He's searching for something. He's seeking for something else. He says, allow your angels to help you to unlock the powerful gifts within you. It's time to use these to help the world. So it's time. It's time that he starts being authentic. It's time that he starts working on his own self. It's time that he starts facing his truth and realizing, wow, there is more to me than meets the eye. I have got things within me that I want to express and share with the world. And he feels like he's been held back from that in this situation. And we've got in a situation. And he's in a situation. That's why we're asking the question. That's why we're doing the reading. He's in a situation. So the best thing to do from your perspective is to observe the situation. It says, pay attention to what you are learning at this time, as this is opening you up and growing your soul. So the situation, the karmic energy, whatever he's going through, is helping him to be ready for you. Okay, it's helping him to grow and to open up and to be who he was truly born to be, to heal those wounds, those fears, those insecurities, those struggles. So when he's with you, he is whole and complete and healed. So observe, become the observer. Something triggers you, ask yourself why. What is it teaching you in this moment? How is it affecting you? How can you deal with it from a higher point of view? From a place of love, not fear. From a place of power, not struggle, which is always fear. So in the karmic situation, before we do the karmic cards, I want to do the divine masculine cards and the signs from above, because I feel it will all resonate. So yeah, look at this. We've got two, you can't write this stuff, okay? This is a very shuffled deck. So we've got 3 number sequences coming out for the masculines. 333, 555, and 666. Wow, very powerful. So what is this saying? Before I read the messages, 333 is about coming here to learn love and learning to kind of respond to everything with love, not fear. This is the energy of Jesus and the Ascended Masters. We've got the energy of the 5s, 555, about change that needs to occur in the spiritual and the physical reality. So the 666 is about the physical world, the matrix that he's stuck in, the situation that he needs to change. So the message is, have faith in what changes you're being guided to make in the physical world. Because right now he's too involved in his physical reality and he needs to be paying more attention to his spiritual path. And that's why the angels are guiding him. So I feel if masculines are in karmic situations, they're seeing these numbers. They may be seeing 1111 as well, which is about awakening. But I feel they're being given faith with the 3s, shown that they need to make a change and take action with the 5s, and that they are being guided to step away from their physical reality and focus more on love and what's going on, inside them than what's going on outside them with the 6s. Very powerful. So first of all, we've got the Trinity. Mind, body, soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. So this is where he is. He's realizing, he's observing things, and he's realizing he needs to surrender and be his authentic self. And the Trinity can also be the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the universe or God. So he's tapping in with all elements of himself, mind, body, and soul, and realizing he needs to make a change. He's in a zone, he may be stuck somewhere, and he's got to make a change. 5s, wisdom, wake-up call, time to move in a new direction. So he's realizing it's time. It's time to make a decision. It's time to move on. It's time to move in a new direction. It's time to make the change he's been going over in his head for a long time and contemplating and procrastinating on. It's time to make that change in the physical reality. Raise your vibration. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. So he needs to be thinking more positive about this situation, but it's hard for him because he feels all this stress over the karmic situation. So yeah, let's use the masculine messages. So first we've got, and this is what he's saying to you: I've been watching you from afar. I confess that I regularly look at your social media. So, he hasn't been able to come towards you because of this karmic situation, or not being able to be with you properly because of this karmic situation, but he is watching you. And he's letting you know that, he's watching you from afar. He's regularly looking at your social media and he's thinking about you. He's saying, when you look into my eyes, it stirs up all the love and passion I feel for you. So it's you he has all the passion for. It's you he has all the desire for. This is Lestat with Jessie. And Jessie is his twin flame, if you've seen it this way. So he has all this love and all this desire and all this longing for her, not the karmic partner who is, in this deck is Akasha. We've got, I'm so angry at myself for all the hurtful things I said to you that day. So he's regretted all the things he said to you, all the painful things he said, all the things he's done. So once again, when I'm connecting with this energy, he's already shown you in today's daily twin flame reading with this deck how he's feeling about the karmic partner. That he feels all this disgust and pain and struggle and anxiety. And that's what's going to come up in the karmic cards. And now he's saying to you, you're my one, you're my divine feminine, you're the one I feel gentle towards. I'm sorry I caused you pain. The red there is about anger and pain and frustration. And he's saying there's something I want to tell you, but I don't know how you're going to react. So he wants to tell you he's sorry. He wants to tell you that he loves you, and he wants to tell you he's getting ready to leave this person or this situation or this karmic energy behind. So in his karmic situation, I need to explain things to my family. And he's really saying that to you. He's saying, give me time so I can explain things to my family. So this could be his children, his family or his children. His family or his wife or his karmic partner. His family or, people he sees as, his blood relations or people that he's taken into his heart. So friends could be family too. So he's saying, I need to explain things. I need to explain why it's not right with these people or why I need to move on. He's saying, I'm tangled up in all this red tape and I need to find a solution. Well, that's where we were right at the beginning of the reading, where he needs to breathe. Okay, whatever that card is, breathe. So, breathe, divine masculine. You may be tangled up in red tape, which could be financial issues, children, a marriage, something that you're struggling with, like an addiction or a fear or a job. Breathe, it's okay. When you breathe, the solution will come. He's saying it's time we live our own life. So he doesn't want to live with this person any longer. He doesn't want to be obligated to it any longer. He wants to live his own life. He wants to be free, and that's what he's craving. I have to put myself first. So this is another reason why he can go silent on you, because he has to put himself first and process. He has to be able to do that so he can actually give to you in equal measure. But he's saying to his family and he's saying to his karmic person, I have to put myself first now. Instead of thinking of the kids or thinking about you or family. I have to put myself first for my own health and well-being. This relationship is toxic to my soul. Now, that's been coming up. That came up in today's daily twin flame reading, and in a short that I shared, I think it was on Sunday night. That crazy short was I put like a ghost face on it because he was just being so honest and saying, I'm just disgusted with this situation. I feel this toxic energy, and that's what he's saying. This karmic situation is toxic to my soul. It's toxic. It feels like poison. And I'm sorry that I let this go on for so long. I should have ended things a long time ago. So he knows it's been over for a long, long time. He knows he should have ended it a long time ago. But obviously it's gone on and on and on. So he's saying to this karmic partner or to whatever he's even if he's talking to himself about an addiction he's saying, I'm sorry. I should have ended this a long, long time ago. It's gone on for too long. So he knows that he needs to heal. So regarding these other messages, look at this. I feel like a waste of your time. So he feels like he's wasting your time, Divine Feminine, because he knows he has to make a change. He knows he's wasted time in that karmic relationship. And he feels like a waste of time. So that's something he's also healing within himself. And they give me a lot of nausea and sickness when I'm connecting with that. So he feels sick about how long it's taken him to realise what he needs to do. And he's saying the saddest part is waking up and realising it was just a dream. So he's dreaming about you and being with you and sharing his life with you. And then he wakes up and he feels all this sadness because it's a dream. And he's back in his current reality and he's like, oh. So he's actually dreaming about being married to you, being with you, sharing his life with you. So he's actually happy when he's falling asleep to get away and to be with you. I get angry at the thought of you with anyone but me. So he gets very angry when he thinks of you with anybody else. He gets very angry about that. He also gets angry, they're telling me this now, if he's got children, especially if he's got very young children, about the karmic partner being with someone else and them being with his children. So he's also letting go of that fear too. The fear that someone else will bring up his kids and he'll lose time with them. So he's also struggling with that too. But he's saying to you, I don't want you with anybody else. And it makes me crazy. I get angry. And he's saying, I know I need to leave that situation first to be able to be with you and, give you everything so that you do finally belong with me. He's saying, please pray for me. So he needs your love, your assistance, your light to help him to do what he needs to do. Our love is worth everything I'm going through right now. So he's saying, it will be worth it when we are in union, when we are together, finally free from this karmic energy and everything else. It will be worth it. And he keeps telling you that, Divine Feminine. So he's saying everything I've been going through, it's worth it because I know I'm going to be with you. I worry that I might disappoint society. So he's also worrying about how people are going to judge him if he leaves his marriage, if he leaves his job. What are his family going to say? What are his friends going to say? And it's a 3D illusion. That's what he's moving away from. So he's feeling, I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want to disappoint my kids. I don't want people looking at me thinking I'm a bad father or a bad mother or I've done something wrong. We speak a secret language that only our souls understand. So you're having telepathic communication. You're communicating in the 5D. And he knows that. He knows that words aren't needed. You do understand when you allow yourself to be compassionate and in the now and in, the higher self and free of fear, how he feels. What we have is magical. And he's letting you know that, Divine Feminine, it's magical. It can't be tainted or broken by a karmic situation. Twin flames, this love is extraordinary. And that's so powerful because that word, this is no ordinary love, came out again in today's daily twin flame reading. So the song of the day today is Sade, this is no ordinary love. So he's saying we're twin flames. And twin flames is an extraordinary love. It's unique. And look at this, we will be together. And the will is in capital letters. So regardless of the situation, regardless of the karmic partner and whatever else is going on, the angels are asking you to breathe. okay, wherever that card's gone, to breathe, because you will be together, okay, you will be together. I need to find the card because they're asking me to. So we will be together. This is the energy coming through for you and your twin, okay. He knows what he needs to do. He's saying, please pray for me because we will be together. Please pray for me so I can find the courage and the strength to overcome all of my fears of, making mistakes and doing wrong and hurting others and being a failure, to walk away from that to be with you. And that's where he is. So the big message is trust the love. It's real. A karmic situation cannot taint, destroy, or, kind of get in the way of your love, because your love will conquer all. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.